here at LowCo Gardeners over in Port Royal, which is right near the entrance to Paris Island across from the Food Lion. And this is a magnificent garden center that will scratch the itch of every gardener that wants to come by here. So Josh, tell us a little bit about what the customer would expect when they first arrive.
Yeah, so right when you come into the nursery, we want to make sure that we have this place organized so you know what you can expect. And so when you pull in, we have a nice little Trex decks area in the front where we like to organize our pots. Obviously we have hanging baskets all over the place, you know, depending on the sun requirements. But we have our tables set up so you know we have our annuals separated, we have our perennials separated, and we have our shrubs where, you know, when you come in, when you pull in, we have, you know, separated them by height. So we have our subcompact dwarf shrubs all together, so you're not looking at, hey, this is a nice, you know, shrub, say it's a Miss Schiller's viburnum that grows, 2 to 3 feet tall. And then right next to it, you have a, like a Chindo viburnum that's going to get huge.
Right. And
so, we have it where it's set up to, you know exactly, if you're coming here and you need a dwarf shrub, well, here they all are.
That's really helpful, because I know a lot of times when you buy a shrub, it might be this big and the one next to it might be this big. Well, 3 years from now, they totally reverse. So having them coordinated is a great idea.
Yeah, and then they come in and they say, hey, where's your shade section? And so we try to, as best as we can with what we have here, kind of mimic that. And so all around our building here, we have on our tables, anything that can tolerate shade or afternoon shade and good bit of morning sun. We have that set up to where you can come here, you know what your plants will be expecting when you bring them back.
That's excellent. So you got the shade cloth and the area all set up for the requirements for the plant material. That's wonderful. And so you have, how often do you receive shipments of plant material?
So right now, even going into, the summer, and we receive weekly shipments, sometimes, 3 to 4 shipments a week. Whether that's a full semi truck to smaller box trucks, or just.
So you're constantly changing your inventory.
Yes, our inventory is constantly floating. We try to keep our standards in of what everybody's looking for, but also here at LowCo Gardeners, we try to have a variety of plants that you're not going to find at other nurseries that that people come here and that are excited about getting.
Yeah, I've seen some things here that I got a staghorn fern here.
Yeah.
I was so excited. So these are a lot of your annuals and through here.
Yeah,
and these are obviously the shade lovers.
Yep, so all of our shade lovers, our annuals, some perennials, but majority more of our shade loving plants in this section right here. And it's a beautiful way that we can set up to when you're walking through this. It just feels like a nice little cove, and so it's a great way where we can showcase some of the variety of plants that we have.
And that's very educational for your customers, because they can tell based on where you're locating them here in the nursery where they should be in the garden.
Yes,
so
100%. We want to make sure that the plants that you're getting are acclimated to the areas that they're going to thrive in your landscape. And so if we have something that wants, shade, if we put it in the sun and it's burnt, then you're not going to be getting a healthy plant. So when you bring it back to your property, that plant wasn't set up for success. And so we want to make sure that whatever you're getting from us, that we have done everything that we can to make sure that it thrives in your landscape.
And that's a very important thing. You want to set it up for success. These are living things, and we want to make sure that they thrive in their new location.
Yeah.
So how many different growers do you work with?
Oh, it's a variety. And so we have shipments come from South Florida, and even some that are only 15, 30 minutes away.
Wow.
So we really try to focus on supporting local growers that we have here, so that we know that the plants that we're getting here are going to thrive here.
So now I understand LowCo Gardeners offers a lot more than just plant material.
Yes, so we offer full landscape design, installation, hardscaping, maintenance. We have a nice selection of pottery, pine straw, mulch applications, the whole deal. So
you've got fertilizers,
mulching, compost, potting soil, tons of things.
And that's how some stone on your property?
Yep. Nice flagstone and everything else. So we try to have a good variety for our customers here.
Everything that you would need for a low country garden at LowCo Gardeners. Be sure to come by here to get everything that you might need for your garden. Once again, it's in Port Royal, just outside of Beaufort, and it's right by the entrance of the Paris Island, well, It is the entrance to
Yes, the
Paris
entrance
Island
of
on
Paris
Paris
Island.
Island Gateway, right across from the Food Lion. We appreciate you being with us today on The Garden Show, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.